Oh my goodness. Honestly, that video that you just watched should worry every one of us. That is where we are heading to. And most especially the politicians. I don't know whether they don't read the room. By the way, according to reports, that video that you just watched is Kaduna State, and that they had a House of Rep member that had defected to APC and is supporting the tax law that Tinubu is doing. And so he coming home, you saw what happened there, where they went after him, and it's crazy. And when you hear Bamai, Kadiani, it's a lie, we are not doing. That's a typical like Hausa slogan when people are in a disagreement or something, especially when it comes to political matters. And there they are shouting, this out. Politicians, it should worry them. As we go into 2027, I see a lot of people who sort of feel, and this for me is coming from the more educated people, if I may say, who seem to think that, oh, Tinubu is so powerful, Tinubu is so this, Tinubu is so that. I tell you, on the street, nothing. Even Tinubu knows that on the street, he's nothing. That's the reason why he's going after this illusion of power that you see, where he's trying to get in state governors and bully, blackmail, bully, buy, state governors to come and defect into their party. But what you're just saying here is the reality. And come 2027, it will not be the way that people expect that, oh, people are going to be afraid. And I see people who are saying, oh, if they'll just bring some rice and then that'll be over. One thing that they don't know, in the northern part of the country, it's slightly different. It's not the way people see that, oh, you can just buy them. If they don't like you on something, they no go like you. Even if they go die on that matter. They know they fear that one. They go die on that matter. They don't like you, they don't like it. But when there's either they like you sort of, or they really don't care whoever, those you can buy your bag with rice, you can buy with this or the other and get away with it. But right now, what you're seeing, there's so much anger. There's so much suffering in the land, the insecurity, and it's just so it's so sad. You understand? If you see the level of poverty that a lot of people have been thrown into, and then if you see that, and then you see the lavish manner in which politicians are spending money. Hey, very cool. You see weddings. You see what they are doing with wedding, where they are spending this day, and they are videoing it. They are putting it out there, on social media. Right now, it's not like what it used to be before. People have access to social media. Even the person no chop, you go see small money where you go take buy data. You can buy data 100 naira. You can buy data, small data that you watch small. They said this 100 MB. Is it 200 MB? Even if it's the one that you quickly saw. Because you see a lot of people, they'll just watch one thing or download the video, then they will off their data. They can then sit down and be watching, those things. What some of these politicians are not getting is that because these people are saying this thing and they're comparing it to their lives, more and more people are getting angry, more and more people are getting worked up. You might think that, oh, the people are so subdued that I forget them, is it not Nigeria? So anything you do to them, they will not react. It's not like that too. There is an anger that is boiling. It's been simmering. You know when you put pots on the fire, right? And just before it starts boiling the way that it overflows, it simmers for a while. You see it almost as if it's breathing. That top, you see it sort of like if you're used to cooking, and then you just see it, but then after a while you just see it boil over. If it's firewood you are using, that's why you see it boil over. Then sometimes it will quench the fire itself. That's literally where we are in Nigeria. And when if we allow that thing to boil over, it's going to literally consume everyone. Whether you're in politics, you're not in politics, whether you're in government, you're not in government, whether you ever stole money, you never stole money, they don't care. As long as you're educated, as long as you have a clean shirt, you have a clean job, you have a phone, you have whatever, you have a car, that makes you the enemy. Because what the one who is poor, who is suffering, who has been betrayed, who is disillusioned, is thinking about is that you are the reason why they are in this problem, and they are not going to differentiate. You now start saying, hey, no, it is those people in government that had access to the commonwealth and were looting it. That's their own business. So they are not going to hear that one. They're going to come after everyone. And that's why it is very important for us as citizens to begin to do a revolution that will be bloodless, that will not lead to spilling of blood. A revolution where we are changing system, a revolution where we are saying, hey, who are the competent candidates that we can get and get them into office? That kind of a revolution is a revolution we should be looking for, not the kind of revolution that might come when people are so angered, are so hungry, and one day they just flip and they come, after everyone. Many people just think that, okay, we're just waiting, nothing is happening, you just be praying to God. Let me tell you people, these politicians, they pray more than you. Did you see the recent video of Wike, where Wike, they were doing a prayer session? I think it came out this week. They were doing prayer session in his residence. They will pray more than you. They will pay pastors more than you. They will pay malams more than you. They will send people to Hajj. They will send people to Jerusalem. As they pray, they are praying. And guess what? As you are praying, sometimes your prayer will not catch them. You know why? Because they not give people money. They did not pay people money. They use their money. They bought the mandate. And so when they are going in there, they are looting. You are also part of that prayer. You are praying against them. So half of the time, they catch them. That's why there are people that bought votes. They paid for the votes now. They paid people collected the money, and then you now come and say you are praying against them. So this is not a matter of sitting down and praying, because God will not do for us what He has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. So if there's anything, it is with the people that are going to stand up and begin to do the needful and let these people know that enough is enough. Thank you for watching.